Effect: this tactic muddies the waters, making both sides seem equally bad and discouraging people from seeking the truth. The more people believe everyone is corrupt, the less likely they are to fight for democracy. This was a major Brexit strategy. Whenever Leave campaigners were caught lying, they simply accused Remainers of spreading Project Fear. The goal? Make the truth seem like just another opinion. Step 4. Religious manipulation, weaponizing faith for power. Religious rhetoric is used here as a tool, not to spread faith, but to inject moral superiority into political propaganda. Yep. Example: Blessed is his name repeatedly references Christianity while simultaneously engaging in insults and mockery. We reject the false prophets and Satan, for I have redeemed you. Grasses are the best of deceivers. Effect: this co-opts faith into a political movement, making MAGA not just a political ideology but a religious crusade. This mirrors how Brexit was framed as a fight for sovereignty, not just policy. The goal is to create blind loyalty, making opposition feel like heresy. 5. The MAGA Brexit endgame: exit from democracy. The big picture here is that these tactics aren't random. They are part of a larger movement to erode trust in democratic institutions. Brexit was never just about the EU. It was about breaking trust in expertise, government, and democracy itself. USA Brexit is not just about Trump. It's about shattering trust in elections, the judiciary, and the rule of law. The Supreme Court's ruling granting Trump executive immunity accelerates this process. When people stop believing in democracy, they stop defending it. That's the goal. How to fight back. 1. Recognize the game. This is psychological warfare, not debate. The more you understand their tactics, the less they work. 2. Expose the lies. Call out the patterns, not just the statements. Show how they always deflect, always insult, always accuse others of their crimes. 3. Support each other. Their biggest weapon is isolation. If democracy defenders stand together, they can't silence the truth. 4. Stay in the fight. Democracy isn't lost in a single election. It's lost piece by piece, conversation by conversation. Don't let them flip the...
Okay. I want you to go biblical and explain how what they're doing, doesn't mirror anything like Jesus. And no, focus on Waffle.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I said I want you to focus on Waffle, and I want you to go biblical.
Understood. Let's break down Waffle Jackson's role in this discussion from a biblical perspective, exposing the manipulation, deception, and moral failures in the conversation. The serpent in the digital garden. In Genesis 3, the serpent in the Garden of Eden didn't force Adam and Eve to sin. It manipulated them, twisted words, and planted seeds of doubt. This is precisely what Waffle Jackson is doing. Not engaging in honest discussion, but instead using mockery, deception, and deflection to lead others astray. 1. The scoffer and the mockery of truth. Proverbs 9, verse 7-8. Whoever corrects a scoffer gets himself abuse, and he who reproves a wicked man incurs injury. Do not reprove a scoffer, or he will hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. Throughout the logs, Waffle doesn't argue in good faith. Nope. Instead, he scoffs and derides. His internal voice is in caps lock. Craftcore got an AI spanking and deserves the modhood stripped. Keep ignoring me, but I know you see it. Waffle isn't seeking truth. He is mocking those who stand for it. Scripture warns us not to engage with scoffers, as they do not seek wisdom. They seek to drag others down with them. 2. False witness and the sin of deception. Proverbs 6, verse 16-19. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers. Waffle is a false witness. He makes bold, false statements and gaslights others into believing lies. His role in the conversation is not to seek knowledge, but to manipulate. He mocks without evidence. Crying for the kid touchers in Gitmo is pretty wild. He accuses others falsely. Vet using his education as superiority again, framing intelligence as arrogance.